Have I seen the new pet Vods? I haven't. Well, sort of. Yes, no, I've seen this one. I don't know when it came out, but... Yeah, honestly, I feel kind of strange about it. I've been thinking about making a YouTube community post, because some of these things seem kind of odd. Like, who thinks that Blowfish needs a buff? And, like, dog, it's not a good, like, late-game pet, but it's fine as a classic mid-game thing. It's something you get, and that kind of, you know... It works at the time. Like, you get it early, you get some sheep, and then it just works. It scales amazingly at the start, and then you, like, pivot off to a shark build, or just something completely different later. There are some other ones as well. Like, I feel like Eagle's in a really good place, so I don't really see why people want to buff that so much. Buffing, or nerfing for Gatebird. No idea what that is. Yeah, good morning, everyone. What time do you do versus? Kalu, hello! Thank you for linking the docket. Yeah, we do versus in like 2 hours. It's always like 2 hours after I go live. I do arena runs for 2 hours, an hour of your lobbies, and then an hour of variety. Roughly an hour of variety. Sometimes I go over, but yeah, all depends. Anyway, let's get into the game then. So, let me start the first prediction. And we're just going on the turtle pack today, or to start at least. Will Keenoe get 6 or more trophies? Yes, no, and I believe that's 1 minute. Almost all the top voted pets are just people missing them to being OP. Yeah. I mean, there's another thing. Like, why isn't Penguin in here? Everyone hates the Penguin nerfs, but where's Penguin? It's kind of interesting, because like, if this is really just like 2 votes for these things, then like, literally, at most, 1 person has voted for a Penguin buff. And all the good names are taken. Hello. Hello, hello. Got hit with the 1 out of 5 ads that played for 2 minutes. I am very sorry. I run them right at the start because it disables... Wait, what is happening? Oh no, that's the prediction. Never mind. Yeah, so I run some ads right at the start of the stream because it disables pre-rolls for the next half hour. And the idea is if there's no one here to watch them, then it's inconveniencing at most, like, you know, 5 people. And then for the next half hour, no one gets any ads. But yeah, if you got hit by that, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's do something then. Just waited for the Penguin just for you. Thank you. I don't think it's going to happen, but... Yeah, I think Penguin's in an okay spot at the moment. I wouldn't mind if they gave him some extra stats, maybe, but... Honestly, he's already a 2-4, which is bigger than the other scalers. Like, that's a 1-3, this is a 1-2. Yeah. So I don't know, it's probably in an okay spot. Otters are fine, but I really don't care about buffing these things, so I think I just go for that. And it will be the half rodents. Even though we only have a 3rd rodents. The old lady studying, hello. Glad you could make it. You'll gladly be inconvenienced by them. You shouldn't have to. Twitch ads are weird. I really wish I could just turn them off. Yeah, so we do have an ant. I'm really coming around on the hat being on its butt. The thorax hat. It's nice. Oh, wow. Wow. 2 pigs, 2 snipes, and they both get killed. That was rough. Okay. Ox, interesting. Alright, we do this next, and I probably sell duck. Oh, dude, we're having an ox chain. I'm trying to think how I do this. Like, I could sell pig as well, just so I can buy these earlier. But I think I just sell duck, buy one of these, sell beaver, then buy the other one. Yeah. Let's do that. Hopefully it'll hit this. It didn't. Alright, whatever. It's still okay. This isn't a terrible team. And honestly, next turn, I could sell pig, pill ant, and then we can... I don't know, try and pivot off to something else. And Denilis1, hello. Glad you could make it to the stream. And also, we have swans, and I will be definitely taking these. I don't mind a swan getting the ant stats. So I think I do buy at least one of these now. I'll do that. I'm probably selling the pig this turn. Oh yeah, definitely selling the pig. Let's get greedy. I'm okay selling, having a 4 squad, I think. I can still buy 2 things. Oh, excellent hit. Okay. Yeah. That one, I mean, honestly, that probably makes us stronger, but... I kind of wanted to hit this ox or one of the swans. But yeah, this is better for this turn, at least. And Lulu. Glad you can make it back then. Shinder potato. Okay. Please, a level up. Find me another ox, or... I mean, a kangaroo would be really good behind one of these, and honestly, I can just combine these. Well, sell the otter, combine swan. Probably don't want to combine there yet, but... Yeah, let's take one of these. Garlic does nothing with this team. And we did find a level up. Okay. Perfect. And, sure. More than happy to take a hippo, I think. I'm gonna leave the snail. I'd rather roll a bit more, see if we can find another swan or kangaroo. That is scaling. But I can't even buy it this turn unless I sell a swan. I'd rather roll a bit more. Okay, well, we can freeze that. I'm probably going to try and keep the hippo, so I guess I do freeze more of this. But the team is looking okay. Like, this is a front line. My massive... Oh, but it doesn't help against this. Wow, my melon saved 3 damage. At least my kangaroo kind of clutches it. Hippo would have done good work too, I think. And Avaran, hello! Okay, we do have another one of these. We really don't need that. Let's... I don't know, this could also be amazing. I don't know how many triggers we're going to get, but... I kind of want to force the hippo, so instead I think I... do this. And then we just roll for another kangaroo or swan. I could do this. Maybe I freeze. You know, let's do it that way. Let's have a bit of a chain going here. Kangaroo, no. Alright. I'm gonna do this. This should get at least 2 triggers unless this gets sniped. You know, the armor gets sniped off and then it insta-dies to something. But I trust this is going to work. Just voted for the penguin and stego to be buffed. There is no way it's happening. Like, Stegosaurus is still good. Penguin is still, like, decent as well, but Stegosaurus is... It got changed more than nerfed, I feel. Because, like, now it combos with Tiger. And, like, you can actually make it buff, like, other things. You know, it doesn't have to be the thing in front, which is bad in some cases, but in other cases, maybe you want to have, like, a backline Stegosaurus and you want to buff something in the front that's also getting a benefit from, like, I don't know, a second Tiger or something. So this is used in different ways now. But yeah, let's roll. Like, it is fine, but it doesn't really fit into the team comp. Honestly, I could buy this and feel fine, but give me a level up. I want a kangaroo or a swan. Kangaroo or swan. Alright, swan. Nice. Monkey. Huge. Alright, let's just combine here. Can I afford to just buff my monkey? Can I try and have a monkey game? I would love to have a monkey game. Obviously, the smart thing to do is buff the hippo, probably. But let's try it. Monkey stays on the team. Oh, I have gold. Hold on. Okay, pilling that would be pretty nice, if I can find one, anyway. You think Rhino is in a good place right now? I haven't been buying Rhinos very often. It's one of the most satisfying tier 5s when it works, but it's so rare that it works, I'm hoping it'll get it buffed. Ah. That was a sad one. Yeah, I feel like it's an okay pet, but I just don't use it very often. What am I even looking for here? Like, I'd love to find a kangaroo for another level up, but hippo probably sucks. And honestly, the turtle isn't really doing that much either, but I'll probably sell this. Penguin's actually pretty nice here, I think. Let's roll a bit more. I'm really hoping I can find a pill so I can buy everything. We get one more roll. And we didn't, but whatever. Alright. Let's do this. I'm still going to roll once, and I'm buffing this. I want to have a monkey game. I want it very badly. And I'm keeping this frozen, but... yeah, I don't know. I'd rather not have to buy it. Oh. That was a shame. I don't think we would have punched through those anyway, though, because they're very, very big. It's been less than 48 hours since the last monkey game. Sure, but I wasn't buffing my monkeys. Let's find more. Like, we're probably going to die. And then we did find a pill. Whatever. I know I can do this if I find a tier 6, but... okay, that's kind of nice. I'll freeze that. Don't care about you. So we are scaling faster now, which is... which is something. Oh, come on, penguin. Buff the monkey. Okay, I think we win against this. Yeah. Okay, better. Something's happening. Monkey is the new penguin. If I could find more of them, maybe. Hint, hint, game. I don't care about this level up. I don't need a tier 6. I need a monkey so I can use this chocolate. I can't even cow. Okay, there we go. Much nicer. I think, like, there's a use to penguin here. But I think we just buy the monkey and the chocolates and then roll for another level up. Not you, though. Okay, good. Alright, next turn. We buy the chocolate and we need to hope to find some melon for this. Still really sad I didn't get to use the turtle that I had earlier. But this is still going pretty well, actually. Yeah, okay. Not dead yet. Being not dead is great. Cat. It's good scaling, but we're obviously scaling in a different way. There is a turtle too, but I can't. I mean, I could get rid of the kangaroo. I could throw this monkey to the front and put the turtle in front of this one. So, like, this gets buffed and this gets equipment. I'm not sure where I put chocolate, though, because I'd rather put it on a separate monkey instead of going for, like, a level 3. Honestly, I think doing that is slightly better, so... yeah, let's do this for now. I'm going to freeze this anyway. I mean, this is also pretty good. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright. Especially if I'm freezing shop food and mostly looking for shop food, so yeah. Snail does nothing. The rest of this is okay. Let's send it. Maybe should have moved the swan further back so we have like a small backline. Oh, never mind. We ate a crocodile hit and it's gonna regenerate. When 5 monkeys? I don't know. Maybe now? Can I get rid of the swan? I really need melon. I'm keeping that. Like, I don't know. I don't think we survive if I don't have melon on this guy. Okay, another steak is fine, I think. Okay, well, we have actual melon. Now the turtle is useless. But, yeah, I'm definitely doing this. Obviously, it's better to find a pill, because it's like, you know, 1 gold cheaper. But if I have to roll for it at all, then whatever. I think it's fine. I think we just leave it like this. So if this melon gets sniped off, then it gets melon back. Let's just have these at the front. It's interesting, but yeah, we can finally get rid of that. Maybe a rhino lobby? We could do. Oh, come on. Are we okay? I don't think so. Nah. Aww. Alright, well, 6 trophies. We tried. We tried. That one could have gone somewhere. Like, we finally got the scaling we needed, but we lost too much HP before we tried to transition, I think. Alright, prediction. And Spicy Sam, hello. You've encountered so many summon teams lately. I don't know what I've been, like, seeing. By the way, I turned all the backgrounds and hats to random, so... we're going to be cycling through things, hopefully. Let's be the bloated eruptions. You know, it might be kind of interesting if there was, like, a secret hat that you could only get through the, like, random rotation. Come on. Why? Snipe the one thing that killed me. Yeah, desert. It's a possibility, yeah. And Pedro, thank you for the hydration. And Trevor, don't worry about it. All good. Well, I mean, I definitely want this. I'm wondering... I probably do combine the crickets anyway. No, let's combine the ants. I'd rather have multiple crickets because it is better in the fight. I feel, anyway. And I'll probably try and level up the ant and then we can pill it onto something else later. Any hat that makes you feel good about the world and your existence right now? That's too deep. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna do the witch hat. Where is that? There you go. Right to the back. Alright, we don't need more of these. I will combine to see what we get. That's a rabbit. Great. Let's pill a spider. I really don't want this, though. Another horse. No. Still no. Okay, we can pill this, then we can, like, buy a crab. It's not great, but it's better than this, I think. Yeah, alright. We have something. Now, this thing is going to be a 4-2, so honestly, I'm leaving it at the front. It does not matter. This thing's ability does, like, nothing. Might even get sniped by a big mosquito. Oh, God. Why? Why? We had a good team. It got destroyed. I'll freeze this. We can't do the crab. We're not scaling anything. Please. Give me something else. What are these? Oh god. Alright. You know what? One more roll. Get me a meat stick. We got it. I'm probably leaving this one upgrade. I don't even know if I can use it, like, properly. And I'm going to leave 2 things behind the ant just in case something gets sniped. Although we still lose if we get another hedgehog. Okay, yeah, no, this is, this is going down the drain. Flatbug, hello. He tweeted at Team Wood a while ago asking for a mantis shrimp pent, and just found out an image in his game files. I know, I've seen it. There's like, someone like data mined a lot of stuff, and I've seen a lot of things. There's also a lot of pets in there that still look like they had placeholder art, but I think Team Wood aren't very big on people, you know, spoiling the game like that, so mostly kept it to myself. I could take a worm. Worm's pretty good. I think this is doing nothing. And let's start juicing it. I think getting all these are fine. We now have a pretty big thing. Okay, I'm going all in on the worm. Let's try a food build. Obviously, it would have been better if I kept the rabbit, but I really don't think a rabbit is that good. So I don't feel too bad about leaving it behind. This game needs a squid. Maybe it'll have one. Haha. I want to kill the ant, but I have no idea when I'm going to be able to do that. I think just like selling the blowfish because it's tiny and I'm probably not going to stack it. We can start getting more scaling on this. I've seen like buying a cupcake is the same. Like it's very useful for this turn, but let's try and find some salads or something so we get more value. Come on, at least an apple. Okay. I don't even know what to do. I really don't want to buy a garlic for this just for a 1/1 buff. Let's just roll it. Yeah, like, where was this earlier? I could sell the cricket, buy a salad, and then we have like a roughly 50-50 chance of it hitting the worm. Or I could just buy the apple and guarantee it, but... Let's be a bit greedy. I need to see... Oh, okay, good. Actual best hits, too. Big fan of that. Let's go. Would love to find another pill now, because now that I barely have a team, I can probably pill this without feeling too bad. And yeah, this is definitely the team we want to go against as well, because we have one big garlic thing and like nothing else. They don't really mind about leaks. I remember hearing that they like removed a load of posts about it though. And I believe when like Scooty did a stream about it or something, he deleted the VOD afterwards. And I assume that wasn't just his decision. They shouldn't release the assets then, it's their own fault. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen like an official statement. It's just, I've heard they've deleted things about it. And honestly, I can understand them not wanting things to go public before they're intended to. So I'm mostly going to stay away from it, I think. There are some like weird in-game stuff that people are just seeing though. Because I know I've seen a lot of people saying that they had like the random placeholder emoji art as their like pack things when they were still available. And then if they didn't take them off when the update happened, then now they're actual like different pets. I really want to find a worm, by the way. I may unfreeze this and go for a pear instead. I was hoping I'd find loads of worms, then I could buy those and feel good, but... yeah. Come on, game. One worm or a pear. One worm or a pear. Fine. We still buy this. It does suck. We still haven't found a pill either, I think. Keenoe makes a food build. Let's go. It's barely a food build. I can't find anything. Like, I don't want to be too greedy when I'm looking for things, but... come on, I can't even find better things than an apple. Alright, we found this at least, so that's nice. We found a pear, that's good as well. It's very slow, but... need to do something. Alright, we found another pill. Honestly, I think we freeze the pear. I could get sushi or something, but... actually, no, I probably do want to find chocolate. Honestly, I may go crazy and just like sell this one in the draft, pill the ant, then we'll run like a 1 squad. I see the squirrel. I'd rather find a load of seals next turn if I can. Squirrel would be nice for that worm. I don't know if I missed any other ones. That may have been the first one I saw. I'm hoping it was, otherwise I'm going to feel bad. Love that we traded there. Old Badger would have made an issue. Okay, we found another worm. Let's play them separately. Yeah, we're going hard on this. Hit the worms. I can't trust that it'll... oh, there we go. Let's freeze this as well. I know I can't buy it yet, so... I can buy it yet. Okay, I know this is not max value sushi, but... it's like buying a salad. But it's fine. I was really hoping to find a seal, or honestly, like, any somewhat late-game food build item. Definitely would have taken there. Not dead. Not dead, hold on. Yeah, no, not taking that, please. One more food build thing. I mean, I think we take the seal. Yeah, we take the seal, we buy sushi. We freeze cow, I'm not taking rabbits. Not a worm. Okay, that's good. Chili's interesting, but at this stage, we definitely want to find as many wide scaling foods as we can get. So sushi, salad, really. It's working. It's working. We don't have anything on the team, but it's okay. All right. I'm going triple worm. I'm okay doing this. Yeah, so let's just do it this way. I could sell the cow. I don't know if I want to. It depends how many more I find. Plus, if I find a cat, I think I'd rather that. I think I do sell this, yeah. We sell this. I'm going to put everything on there. But I want to have triple worm. Hey, perfect. And it hit good things, too. Not that they were bad things, but if it dodged the seal, I'd be kind of upset. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. We're on lethal. That does not help. Let's spread them out a bit. In a weird way. Some of the artwork for the new pets are adorable. I know. Seth has some really adorable pets. It's still going. We're not dead yet. And also, turtles are cool. Excellent name. We found another worm. I could level one of them up, maybe. Like, this thing is very small. But I don't want to do that. I want to put everything on the seal. Let's buy food first. Yeah, I'm going to buy food first. And then I'll buy the worm at the end. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. Another worm, fine. Honestly, we're going to need, like, equipment on these, because these worms, I don't know how long I'm keeping them, but yeah. A 3-3 is nowhere near as good as, like, a 23-3, so I will be taking that next turn, I think. Everything else is looking pretty good. And this might be where we die. Yeah. Okay. It's not surprising, honestly. Like, we did get some lucky matchups before this, and our team wasn't huge. Like, we could counter some things with the massive front line, but everything else behind it was still fairly small. Yeah, 5 trophies. As a doubter game. Prediction. Start the next one. Alright, half an hour in. Not bad. And rigged? What do you mean it's rigged? Let's buff this. A 3-4 is pretty good, I feel. And we will be the sour sardines. The silly socks, never mind. So close, yeah. Like, 1k on 6. Yeah, but it's how it goes. I want to meme. You guys should know this. Alright. Yeah, that's a waste. Honestly, maybe I should have just avoided the otter, because it was so unlikely to not get wasted. It helps for this round, at least, but yeah, I'm combining those ducks. Alright, spiders. Still a big fan. Honestly, I may, like, combine all of these and then sell so I can buy almost everything from the shop. God. That is not something I wanted to see, but I still think I go for it. So yeah, now I take this. Let's keep you, but I'll be taking these two. And this more. Okay, you know what? Let's freeze this as well. If I'm having the rabbit, then I might as well get some benefit. And everything else is fine. Maybe move that further back. A 1-4 in the front line is not going to help out, I feel. Yeah, rabbits always feel not amazing. And that was awful as well. Okay, we didn't lose. Do I just stack these? I want to combine that next turn. If I'm keeping anything here, it's probably the peacock. Like, elephant's better late game because it combos with, like, blowfish. Maybe that's kind of it. There aren't really any of the good hurt things in the pack, but yeah, I'd rather do this and just give it to the food next turn. So let's stack this too. I don't mind getting a combo there either, if we can find it. Level up spider for that juicy level 2 tier 3. I'm definitely trying it. The thing is, it like really pays out. The number of times I've tried that and then I end up getting like a a 4/4 snail or something. It's just like, oh god, it's such a gamble. Alright, let's start by buying this. I don't really care where the stats go, just hit the peacock. You hit the peacock. Those are probably the best hits, actually. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let's get rid of you. We do have things. We can combine there again, and then we can pill it. Let's send it like this then. So this thing now has like 12 HP, so honestly, feeling pretty good about it now. Oh, yeah. It's actually carrying. So good. Camel disrespect. I did forget about the camel, but I also don't really care. I'm going to do this turn. I would rather find a tier 5, but I want to buy the otter, and I want it to not be a waste. And I want to see what this is going to turn into, because the later I leave it, the worse the tier 3 is going to be. Badger? It's interesting. I want to get this deer as well, but I don't know whether I swap something out for it. Like, this combo is fine. I could sell the otter again, but it's kind of nice to find and buy them. I think we leave the deer and look for more. Okay, well, this is okay to me. My backline kind of sucks, but get the honey on the badger. I don't know if I even want it, though. Like, I'm not a big badger fan anymore. I know it helps, but I don't like investing in things that I'm going to sell, like, in a turn or two. Right, so do I want to do this? I don't have scaling for it yet. Let's wait. It needs to be bigger, I think. And, yeah, this is definitely a way to make it bigger, so I think we just buy both of these. Squirrel's tempting, but I think we leave it. We have a level up if we want it. I think that is great. Salad ball is interesting, but we don't have that many things that I want to hit, so I think I use the focused food. Buy pears, make this guy bigger. I will take a garlic if I find one. Oh god, the trades. Hey, nice. Sap got you addicted to pills. That doesn't sound good. Okay, let's hold off on the peacock. Like, I'm still going to put that there. I think I maybe sell the otter this turn. Yeah, let's sell the otter. Just play that to the back. But I'm going to roll a bit first. Okay, yeah, let's do this then. So we have that. We get 2 more rolls. Another pair. Probably not. We need to get chocolate next turn. We don't need that many of these. And honestly, I think I just throw this at the front now. Like, it's now my biggest thing by a lot. Oh, yeah. And I'm glad I did. That does a lot of work. We're not okay. Yeah, that is a shame. Alright, so we have 2 combinations. Nice. Alright, we start with this one because I need to see what it is. Gorilla is very nice. I think I'll sell you combined for this. Snake. Snake is also pretty good. I do want to find some, like, scalers, and thank you. Alright. Let's do it this way. So I want a big gorilla, mostly. I don't trust that he's going to trade well, so I'm going to leave the snake behind the hippo for now. Like, I could do it there, maybe. That might be slightly better for us. Yeah, let's run it this way, then. Snake behind the hippo. It depends. It doesn't have protective equipment, and it has about as much HP as this thing does. Oh, it's not enough. Defeated by garlic. Alright. Second monkey. I can't double sell. Well, you know, sell any of my fairly big things. Like, the snake I could maybe get rid of. I probably just stack it and try and get a level up this turn. I don't even know if I want to buy this, honestly. Like, I'd rather wait until next turn and get melon. Just stack it. I can't. It's not good. Let's roll and see if we can get to level up on this. Stop with the snails. No, okay. We keep going. Pillar turtle? Maybe? I don't want to have to do it, though. Just show me actual melons in the shop. Like, that's all I need. We need actual melons on the hippo and this guy. Nah, we're dead. That is way too much. We might have been okay if we had the melon, but yeah, we were not going to make it without it. Just stomped us. 5 trophies. Another doubter game. Prediction, no. Alright, that was sad. Oh, witch's hat again. Big fan, big fan. take the beaver, definitely. And let's be the famous bushes. The backwood bushes. You had a semi-good team but lost. I mean, that's how it goes. I feel like most of my semi-good teams, they just don't get to the point where they can scale. Do you mean to have the timer at 2 minutes? No, in OBS, I can't see half of the box, and I can't see the timer. And if someone changes it, then it saves the preset, but I don't think to look because I can't see it. But no, it's fine. I'll try and remember to change it for next time, I guess. I don't know when it would have gone to 2 minutes, though, because it defaults to 30 seconds, and I've never turned it to 2 minutes as far as I can remember. Okay, like that. Kangaroo, pretty good as well. I think we sell this, and we're probably triple buying here. With these. Alright, so I don't trust that this is going to get 2 hits in. Like, it may do, but I feel like the cricket is more guaranteed value for the kangaroo. So I'll just send it like this. I know I could use a rat for an extra kangaroo trigger, but yeah, also probably not going to happen. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. No more beavers. We are done with those. I need to find swans and hedgehogs, I think. Alright, found one. Wonder if I, like, get rid of these. Honestly, I'm okay doing this, I think. Well, now I'm going to feel bad about combining them, but we probably do still do that. So yeah, this is my front line, and then we may not get 2 triggers on the kangaroo, but I feel stronger with this team. Although maybe I shouldn't, because... Oh, we're okay. We're okay, never mind. You just lost an arena run to a sloth. It's the best way to go. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, I think. Like, I might get the... No, the fingers are a bit late. Let's see what this is. Turtle. I like it, but I don't have anything good to put it on yet. Alright, let's sell this. I really need to get other things on the team. I may just take a blowfish, because it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, and it doesn't need, like, synergy to be okay. Yeah, I still don't know where I put these things, like... Okay, that's good. May just, like, freeze that. Alright, let's buy that, freeze this. Those hits are actually pretty good. I like that it went on the blowfish. I know that this isn't really doing anything, so maybe I do just put it here. I don't know, replacing the equipment kind of sucks, but... I don't know, I felt like I had to try and do something there. Alright, more kangaroos. Okay, we'll wait on that. I think I put this here. Yeah, let's have a little kangaroo chain for now. So just do that. We can continue rolling. There's not really anything I'm looking for at this tier, so I'd rather see like some food I can use. Which isn't a cupcake. Is there anything else I'd be interested in buying? No, but freezing a snail could be okay. I should check out my subreddit later. What? Did something happen? Nah, we're not keeping the hedgehog. Blowfish is a maybe. It's the strongest thing in my team at the moment. Maybe, you know, kangaroo is going to be that soon, but... I don't know. What would I actually want next turn? I think we save it. I think we're going to need it. Like, I get very greedy about trying to pivot off, like, early things for basically no reason past just wanting cooler stuff. Which isn't a great reason, honestly. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna buy this. We're not getting that to level 3. It's too much of an investment, and the thing itself kind of sucks. Like, oh yeah. I forgot. I needed to look at this, and that's not what I wanted to see. Okay, you know what? I may go for the kangaroo level up. I'm gonna take this. Let's just do this. Like, the pair's interesting. I think I do freeze, but I'm not going to guarantee I'll buy it, and that is great. Okay, lots of good things in the shop. The hedgehog and the scorpion are very expendable at the moment. I don't know what I want the penguin to buff, though. Like, kangaroo, probably. Maybe I'd sell the swan, but it wouldn't feel great. Okay, still good trades. Good trades here. No kangaroo chain. I couldn't. I mean, I could. I could sell the hedgehog, and it may have been better, but I wanted to save money. Alright. I want to combine that next turn if I do. So I'm going to let these two eat the stats, I think, and I'm just going to buff this. Like, I may still pivot off the blowfish. The kangaroo is staying for a long time, I think. And you know what? Let's just buy some stuff. I'll roll 3 more times, though. Alright, that's fine to freeze. And let's go. Okay. Alright. My strongest thing is the kangaroo. Not amazing, but at least I know it's not going to get, like, one-shot by anything. Broy, hello. Alright, so this does nothing. Let's see my tier 6. It's a fly, but we're not a summoning build. It does kind of work with a kangaroo, because this isn't summoning anything. And this thing's scaling kind of sucks. I think we take the fly either way. I don't know how long we keep it for, but I do think we take it. And I'd like to find a monkey or something. We need some sort of scaling. I'm not going for a food build, I think. Alright. I'm going to do this. I'm happy to buy-sell the scorpion, I think. So yeah, sell scorpion, buy-sell cow, buy monkey, and then start pushing this harder? Probably. Fly is great for kangaroo. I mean, it's 1 extra trigger, which is another, like, 4-4. And then it got insta-sniped. Oh, no. That's a shame. But we have lots of HP, so we're okay. Well, sort of. We've only got, like, 1 more hit in us. We're 1 hit off lethal. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. I think we have to keep the blowfish. It's either that or I buy the monkey and let the monkey buff itself, and then I can maybe pivot off, but... I think that's a bad play, so let's keep this going. Snipe the monkey if you have to. And I want levels. Yeah, so let's roll. We can find chocolate or something, I'm sure. Not on you. That's a lot of rhinos, though. Sell the swan. I did say I wanted the blowfish to get the stats. Also, we have a redeem. Plunger hat redeem. Hold on. There we go. Nice. Okay. I think I might sell the swan. Like, we can still get lots of value out of it, but getting faster scaling is pretty big. I'll freeze that, because I can always combine my monkeys. But yeah, it would definitely be very nice to, no. It'd be very nice to find, like, levels and some melon armor for my front line. Like, I know he kind of benefits from the garlic more than most, but yeah, I want him to not insta-die to something. Whoa, Keenoe bought all the hats. I still have like 50k. Actually, it's probably like 40k snacks. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what they changed it to, but I think it's snacks. Going to do that. Maybe I should have just taken that boar and started investing there instead. Let's do that. We have a lot of time. I think I'm okay, like, trying to get that going. I don't care about any of this. Let's keep going. Try and get a boar upgrade. Really looking for a monkey, kangaroo, or chocolate. Any of those would be amazing. Oh, you mean I bought the real money hats as well? I mean, this is my game. I have to. Plus, they're like $3 each, so it's not too bad. We did it. I'm going to put it on the monkey. I could put it on the boar, but I want the permanent scaling as soon as I can get it. Oh, and we got the boar anyway. Yes. Gorilla's cool too, but we really need... I'm tempted to get rid of the fly. I want, like, more monkey. The fly's doing decent work, but... it's too late for another monkey. But I also don't really like the fly, so I don't know whether I want to level it up or not. I need melon on this. Very, very badly. Tiger boar. Oh, we could maybe do that. We'd have to find it first, because... I have a horrible feeling this thing's just going to explode. Like, it only has 17 HP. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, so we're on lethal now, I think. No, we're not, because we actually won. Oh, I forgot about the other fly. I thought it was going to punch through and we'd lose to the bee. Alright, so I could get rid of the fly. Again, it just saved us, so it wouldn't be amazing. But getting extra health on this is huge, so I'm going to go for it anyway. Let's see if we can find a tiger for it. I can't tell how worth it that is. I think I freeze it. Oh, I guess I can just do this, but... I don't even know where I'd put this. Like, leveling up the boar again would be cool, but we're so close to the end of the game and we still don't have good equipment. I think I roll it. I think we just need to find, like... We need to find melon and maybe some steak. I know I rolled past steak earlier, but that's because I didn't want to put steak on my backline and I had to have the monkey back there to protect the... whatever the other thing was. Okay. The fly. Where's his protection? Oh, we lost the thing as well. Okay, we're on lethal. Here it comes. We're in the end game. Okay, buying this, huge. It's not as huge as getting melon on like one of these two, but I'm rolling the stake. I'm not even combining there, just... Okay, we have a tiger. I can tiger boar. God, let's just do it, alright. So I'm losing a tier 6, but I don't really care. We can try and level the tiger next turn if we live. I'm leaving this at the front, but I guess I can move this here. I don't know, I could move the monkey further up, but like, this isn't that likely to trade with something. So I think I just leave it like this. Fly would have done work there. I know, but I didn't want the fly in the team. Yeah, no, this isn't good. Ah, never mind, it is good. I was so ready to die. Alright, you stay there. There's no point buying that unless we can guarantee a level up. I don't care about that level up. We need melon or to get another thing here. No, no boar. Come on, melon. Do I have to freeze a garlic? I don't want to have to... Oh, God, fine. Well, there we go. That's the best equipment we could find. Everything stays, though. Like, we still need this to get the HP. It's still too likely to just die. Freeze garlic. It didn't feel good. Oh, no. Yeah. Alright. Well, believe a game at least. That was sad, though. We had, like, no luck in finding our stuff. Turn 15 garlic. I know. Like, to be fair, garlic is one of the slightly better foods for boar, just because you kind of want it to get tons of hits in. At least if you're going against, like, summoner builds and stuff, but... Yeah. Anyway, so I need to change the timer on the predictions. No, I literally can't even see what it is. Like, it says 30 to me, but that's only when I, like, click on the box. Oh. No, it's when I click on thing, yeah. Yeah, so that was 2 minutes. I'll be changing that to 1 minute. Okay, and we go again, and I'm taking the things with big stats, because big stats wins games. And you know what? We have beavers, so let's be the elderly beavers. 907 orbs, yeah. Congratulations. And what is this? I keep going against teams in the first round that only have 2 things, and I don't understand why. There seems to be no reason behind it. They're just doing it. Let's take the mosquito. Snipe me a pig. Snipe a pig or an ant or a horse. There's lots of things we can get value from. Ants. Oh, it sniped the wrong ant, but it didn't make a difference. Less is more. No, less is less. Alright, doing that. I guess I take that. Okay. I'd probably go for this combo first. Like, I want to sell the duck. If I sell the duck and the beaver, I can combine and then buy everything, I think. But it's such a... It'd be such a weird play. I want to see what this is first. Snail. Wow. Well, now there's no reason to do that anyway. Let's just do this. And... You're only doing 2 damage. I think I'm okay, like, you taking it. Or maybe I put this here. My swan probably isn't going to do anything, so I'll let that eat the stats. Maybe the beaver will manage to, like, get 2 hits in. And it will. No, it won't, because they have a horse. Oh, God. You're gambling? Don't you know gambling's bad? Alright. I mean, I saw the duck over anything else here, but... I don't know, I'm wondering whether I buy the rats. Like, I could maybe... I want to buy this. Maybe I, like, sell the duck. Sell duck, sell beaver, buy rat, buy snail. That seems okay. I can buy a lot of food, too. Alright, so I want that to be at the front. This probably goes to the back now. I don't have any synergy for the rat, but it has big stats, which is why I went for it. Huh. At least it didn't snipe the camel, but I think we're still screwed. We're not screwed. We're so strong. Ignore me. Okay, well, giraffe, love the early scaling, and we can put it on the badger. All right, badger goes back to the front line. I could do this, and it would survive, but there's no reason for it. I think I just embrace that this is going to die, and I'd rather not scale with the rabbit. So let's roll. This is only good if it hits the badger. Like, those are hard to get rid of. No, this is fine. Well, now it's even harder to get rid of them. Alright, I think I'm going to leave this one. I don't want to keep that too long. I will try and level up the giraffe. Yeah, okay, we can leave it like this. This is a pretty good team. Like, these things are very big. Very big backline at the moment. Oh, dude. We counted the splash damage. Strong stuff. Win this Keenoe. I'll do my best. No guarantees though. I'm spooked. Alright, I don't care about leveling this. Let me level, yeah, you. I think I'm going to freeze it here instead. Yeah, let's look for another salad or something. Freeze a snail too. Okay, salad, cool. Not where I wanted the hits. Like, this does survive now, which is kind of cool. But I really wanted badger, or even those really. Those were the bad two. Like, I don't know. I may still get rid of the draft soon. It's okay, because like if I find one more, then it's going to basically be like a level 1 penguin. But yeah, I don't know. I could probably just get a penguin and feel slightly better about that anyway. Plus, then I could like run this to the back line, so hey, combinations. Seal. Oh, we're pivoting. We're so pivoting. Let's see. I think I sell the rat here. I like double sell these, double buy, free snail. Yeah, okay. Because I want maximum value. Let's do it like this. I don't know whether I freeze garlic. I probably do. One of them is going to need it. You definitely don't need that anymore. Let's throw that to the front. Yeah, the seals are staying. The badger probably stays as well, but it depends if I can find more seals or not. What do I think about the new aesthetic of the game? I preferred the old one, but as with a lot of new things, like the new YouTube UI, I can't tell if I don't like it as much, or if I'm just not used to it. Like, I feel like this menu doesn't look as nice as the old one did. Maybe it's just because the beach background's on at the moment and I don't love it, but I don't know. I like the old one more. In general, like this screen I like more, like the background here. The red button is gone. I know. So very sad. I don't know what to do. I really want to get this, but it's like, do I sell the giraffe? This probably isn't going to be popping melon. So it's probably not that good, whereas this is at least permanent scaling. So I think I can do this. And then I'm keeping the garlic frozen. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just be trying to get big stats on these. Come on. You know what I want, game. You hit one of them. That's fine. And honestly, this is great as well. I see the worm. Next turn, we're going to be looking for more seals, though. And I'm probably going to leave this. And Sanho! Thank you for the 3 months. Pog, 3 months. Pog indeed. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to leave the salad bowl, because if we find chocolate, then even better. What do you think about the new pet, Doberman? I think it's... Oh, God. I think it's interesting, but I don't know. Yeah, we're going to be losing. This is... Oh. Horrible stuff. I think it's interesting. I don't know if it's actually very good, though. Alright, so let's do this. Why are you sweating? I'm not going to pill my badger. I could sell this, and then buy a cupcake, but... I don't know, it may keep us alive for a turn. I really don't want to have to buy a cupcake, though. Nah, if the run dies, it dies. I need these rolls. I need to find good food and another seal, preferably. I see these squirrels, but like, I so want this. Maybe I do just freeze them, though. Alright, let's run it like this. I'll freeze the squirrel. If I find like 2 seals or something, then we're not buying this guy. Buy and sell, get the worm for good wide food. The worm would get me killed, I think. It's too small. Yeah, we're dead anyway. Buying a 3/3 that gains plus 1/1 whenever it eats food isn't incredible this late in the game. Like, I needed something that synergized with seals more instead of just like something that would be better at picking up the missed food. I just don't like worms that much. They feel very weak. Having one worm is okay, but it feels like you shouldn't really go for a food build that way unless you have like a custom pack for it.